Hi, Sagittarius rising. So we're going to see how people perceive you and why they perceive you that way. So I'm going to do one spread with the how people perceive you, and then I'm going to do another spread for the why. So let's jump right in, Sagittarius rising. Let's see. Spirit guides and ancestors and masters. How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? How do people perceive Sagittarius risings? Oh, Sagittarius rising. There's a group of people that feel one way, and then there's a group of people that feel another way. So these are people from your past that you don't communicate with. They feel a type of way about you, and then there's another group of people that they don't know how to feel about you. We have the Two of Cups and we have the Two of Pentacles. So what's this? Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. So Sagittarius rising, there's like a past lover here. They go back and forth with how they feel about you, but you have left this person in the cold. What's the Six of Cups in reverse? So we have the Tower here. So yeah, these past people, you don't speak to them anymore. Stuff has gone astray. How do people perceive my Sagittarius rising? They perceive you as you don't, yeah, the Death card. You don't care. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. You move on very quickly. You don't care about the past. You move on very fast. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that you were connected to. This could also be a parent in your family. We have the King of Cups in reverse. These past people feel like you don't give a fuck about the tower falling down. You don't give a fuck how people perceive you. You don't care. You don't care if people think that you're an asshole. You actually prefer it, maybe. That's how some people think. Give me more. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. While they're crying and sad, you're just like, I feel like you're just moving on. Or you're ignoring the Tower. You're ignoring this. You know what it is too about these past people that you've been with. If you're a boy or a girl, this could resonate, because this could also be a King of Pentacles energy as well, but they're just a bitch energy right now. They feel like because they had some type of money, they feel like because they had some type of money, that they had some type of power over you. And they could have at one point, but it's like they were the ones that kept going back and forth about how you felt about them. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. These are people that you, thank you. These are people that, these are people that they would never tell you this to their face. These are ex-lovers that would never tell you this to their face. We have the Justice card. This it could also be a Libra, or this person could have Libra placements, but they feel like, you feel like whatever happened in a situation happened, is justified, move on, but they still want to like be a part of your life here. They don't want it to be over. With the Seven of Swords and the Death card, they don't want it to be over. They secretly don't want it to be over. Give me more. Thank you. Yeah, look, we have the King of Pentacles. I told you it could be masculine or feminine, so take it how it resonates. This could be also be a mother and father as well, with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, or this could be an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband. You have all the money. What? Oh my God, that's how do people perceive Sagittarius rising? Yeah, we have the Emperor. This could be a father figure or ex-husband. They perceive you excuse me, sorry. They perceive you as somebody that doesn't care. Hi guys, hi, welcome in. This is Sagittarius rising's reading on how people perceive you, and then this is how, and then we're going to get into the why in part 2, okay, in the second part, but we're seeing how people perceive you. Yeah, we have the Hermit card. These could be people that they hide how they feel from you, or you hide from these people. This is how they feel about you, that you hide from these people. How do people feel about Sagittarius rising? How do people feel about Sagittarius? Yeah, you move on. Sagittarius rising, people could feel like you're a walking red flag. But it's weird, like, because they feel like they get karma after messing with you. With the Death card, Seven of Swords, and Justice, it's like if they do something to you, they get instant karma, or they get karma and they try to hide it and you just move on. They feel like this is a red flag for some type of reason, which is weird. These are like people that feel like because they have money that they can't do no wrong here. Like materials are gonna save them. Yeah, we have the World in reverse. These are people that you have closed the door on, that have a lot to shit to say about you. Yeah, we have the Moon. They could talk about you at night. And we have the Ten of Swords. It's because they're burdened. These people might want a relationship with you again, but they try to hide it. People also feel like you hide your emotions, Sagittarius risings. Like you don't show your emotions. Even when stuff are crumbling in your life, you don't show it. You just move through it until it's over. Or you just go into hermit mode, which is like a coping mechanism. Coping mechanism. How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? Spirit guides, teaching ancestors. How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? We have the Three of Cups. They perceive you as maybe you put people in third parties, or people put you in third parties, so you leave. People like, what's the Three of Cups? We have the Queen of Cups here. People perceive you, Sagittarius rising, as a player. People see you, Sagittarius rising, as a player, because there are two queens out here. We have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Sagittarius rising, people perceive you as a player here. That you have two women at a time. Give me more for Sagittarius rising. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out on top of the Queen of Pentacles. So you have one person for money, and then you have one person for emotional use. Like one person is for your emotions, and one person is for getting money with. So you have multiple women. Ooh, give me more. How do people perceive Sagittarius? Yes, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. You have somebody that you get money with. You participate in getting money with this person. And you have somebody that you celebrate with here with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. You could get emotional use for them, or emotional use from them. This people are watching you. You could get emotional, what's the word? Emotional benefits from. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. People feel like you're a player. People feel like you're a player. Give me more for Sagittarius rising. Yes, we have the Knight of Pentacles. They feel like you move slow in relationships on purpose because you really don't want to be with the one person. You want to be with multiple people. How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? Yeah, we have the Magician. They feel like you could do magic on them, or this could be a Pisces that feels this way about you. This could be a Pisces sun, moon, or rising that feels this way about you. So this could be a particular person. Give me more. Or if you're in some type of community here, this could be like somebody like that's the head honcho. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Five of Swords. Ooh. And we have the Ace of Cups. So also, too, how people are perceiving you, Sagittarius rising. If you're a girl, you don't love any of your exes at all. With the Ace of Cups, you don't have any love for them. Like, you look back at these people and you're like, yo, why the fuck did I even bother with that? Like, why did I even do that? Jeremy 256, these is different perceptions of people. Some people believe that Sagittarius rising moves slow in relationships because they don't want to be with one person. They want to have a plethora of people. They want to have two people at one time. So they want to be a player. So they're not going to advance to the next level with either party because they want to play around with them. That's why they move slow. Give me more. How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? We have the Sun card. So other people, they feel like you play like you're happy. even though you really want to you really want to scream, or you really like, you're really over it. With the sun card and the moon card, it's like night and day. Some people could feel like Sagittarius rising, like you're bipolar as well. They could feel like you're bipolar. Give me more for Sagittarius rising. How do people perceive Sagittarius rising? Yeah, we have the Hangman. You also too, how people perceive you, like I said, you don't want to move forward with people because you don't really want to be in a relationship. You're just like you're just seeing what's out there. You're just exploring. You're just exploring, and you really don't want to settle down. So you're moving very, very slow. They feel like you'll move fast for the person that you really want to be with, and right now you're moving slow with them, or you have moved slow in your past relationships because you really don't want to be with them. With the Five of Wands showing itself, it caused conflict with your other relationships. So these are people that have dated you, and also people that were around while you were dating certain people, Sagittarius. So that's how they perceive you. Now let's get the why. Why do they perceive Sagittarius this way? Oh, I saw the King of Cups with the Seven of Wands. They perceive you that way because they feel like you don't want love. They feel like you're blocking out your heart. Why do people perceive Sagittarius rising this way? Spirit guides, it's your ancestors. Yes, they feel like you're blocking out love. That you block it out. We have the Sun card, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Tower. They feel like you block out love because you don't want to let the pain in, because it causes too much drama. Yeah, look, Sagittarius rising. They also feel like you want to be a hot shot. I heard that. Like you want to be a hot shot, you want to be a hot commodity. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles keeps coming up. So Sagittarius rising, somebody with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo placements, they want to move forward with you, but they're kind of stressed. So they're trying to like give you an offer, but like maybe they've been around with the Ten of Wands. They've been around when you were dating other people, and they seen some red flags, but they want to pursue something with you with the Ace of Cups. They really like you. So that's how somebody else, that could be from one of you guys out there, how they perceive you with the why. Why do people perceive Sagittarius rising the way that they do? Yeah, we have the Hierophant. That person could be a Taurus. So that person, why they perceive you as like a player is because they could have watched you be in other relationships, and you've dogged those people out, and they don't want to get dogged out, but they want to be with you. Somebody could be gay here with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Give me more for Sagittarius rising. Why are people perceiving Sagittarius rising the way that they do? Why are people perceiving Sagittarius rising the way they do? We have the Four of Pentacles. There is somebody here that they won't let you go, though. Yeah, look, we have the High Priestess. And we have the Five of Swords. It's because they feel like they know something about how you treated somebody, or they know something about your past relationships here. Why do people perceive Sagittarius rising the way that they do? We have the Strength card. We have the Empress. They perceive you, that the reason why they perceive you as a player is because, like I said, they feel like you're waiting for the one. With the Strength card and the Empress, it's like you're waiting for the right person. So you're vetting everybody out. I said this before, an episode of Love Island. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's like an episode of Love Island. For sure. Yeah, we have the Moon. Also, too, people have maybe a false perception of you because you don't show everything with the Moon card. But others that are close to you, they feel like you move around really fast and you leave people out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, because you don't, with the Five of Wands, because you don't really like them. Why do people perceive Sagittarius rising as this player? Why? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like you're waiting for the, yes, we have the Star card. You're waiting for that right person that makes you feel like you are a star. So they feel like you are a player with a purpose. You're not moving forward with people, and if you're dating people, you're dating two at a time because there's a method to your madness. There's a purpose here because you're looking for the right one. Now they want to be the one, and that's where the conflict is coming in. They want to be that one for you, but their people are not making the cut. So they feel like you're being a little egotistical with the Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. You could be breadcrumbing a little bit, but that's how you indicate that you want this to be over. You don't like these people anymore. And I just saw the Temperance card, and I always tell you guys, I feel like the Temperance goes to the Temperance card goes to the Emperor card. The Emperor does not go to the Empress because the Temperance teaches the Emperor patience. So they feel like you feel like they're not a match for you because nobody has come into your life and taught you something as a partner. You always, wow, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You always have to teach them something, or you always have to invest in them. So that's why they're perceiving you in the way that they are, because they're realizing stuff about you as well here. That it's like you're not just a player just because you're doing it just to be spiteful. You're doing it with the long-term purpose in mind, and maybe these people are now getting the hint when you walked away, or they got it and they wanted to be that one for you, but they just didn't make the cut. This Queen of Pentacles, she could have not made the cut, and she's very, very salty with the Queen of Pentacles and the Judgment. Yeah, she wants to give you her cup of love. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles energy is, this could be a male or a female. She wants to give you this cup of love. She wants to give you this offer really bad. She feels like she got the money, the glitz and glamour, but it's just like that's what you're with the Death card. That's not what you're looking for. So somebody is gonna they're perceiving you that some type of way because somebody learned the hard way about you. Yeah, we have the World card up right now. So it was in reverse for these past people that have this perception about you, but it's upright. So if there's new people coming in, they're not having the same perception of you that these old people have. This is a more refreshing type of energy. So like I said, it was split. Past people feel a way about you, and then these new people feel a way about you, but the new people is not in a negative way. So I feel like Sagittarius rising, because the moon is in Sagittarius right now, you're being perceived in a good light, which is going to work for you as well. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups. Somebody might want to reconcile with you as well because you're shining, and their perception of you could be changing. Yeah, we have the Justice card because this could be some type of karmic justice coming in for you as well. How do people perceive my Sagittarius risings? Yeah, we have the King of Swords. I feel like you're not gonna want to reconcile with this person. This could be a Gemini, or they have Gemini placements. This could be a family member with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This could be a brother or an uncle or an old best friend or something like that. They want to reconcile with you, but it's only to take from you as a sidebar. So they could be perceiving that you're doing really well right now. You're up, and somebody wants to come in. How do people perceive Sagittarius? Why do people perceive Sagittarius rising the way that they do? This Queen of Pentacles, she might want to reconcile with you as well. And the karma is going to be to turn this person down with the Lovers in reverse because you're not in love with this person. So you're being perceived, yeah, King of Swords. Somebody's wondering why you didn't choose them. Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Why they got left out in the cold? Why they didn't make the cut? That's odd. So somebody tries to make something all about them, Sagittarius rising, because this is a reading about how people perceive you and why they perceive you that way. Yeah, we have the Hangman. Somebody don't know why they didn't make the cut. It's crazy. All right, we're going to get love messages, Sagittarius rising, since this person wants to make themselves known. Why do people perceive Sagittarius rising the way they do? We have, it's simple really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. Yeah, somebody really wants to be with you, Sagittarius rising. They want to be with you really bad. I feel like you left. We have I'm leaving. I feel like you left this person a long time ago. Yeah, we have you hurt me. This person, they could be coming back around. We did go through a Cancer retrograde. So this could be the aftermaths of that. They're coming back around because they want another go around. Yeah, we have being fair sometimes brings us balance and more understanding. They want you to be fair with them. The justice card. Yeah, we have unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. You're over this. That's how somebody's perceiving you. You're over this. Yeah, we have feeling lost. This Queen of Pentacles, give it the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we have your mind in reverse. You're tired of this person. Thank you. We have healing heart. I feel like Sagittarius rising, you're healing from whatever this is. Whether you're male or female. Yeah, we have endings might bring better beginnings. Yeah, you're healing. Now somebody wants to chase you. We have the chaser. They're very codependent to you, Sagittarius. You could be the breadwinner. You could be this Queen of Pentacles energy, and that's how people perceive you as well. Like you get a lot of money. You get a lot of recognition, because we also have my fantasy here. And the reason why they perceive you this way is because of some type of connection that you were in. It painted you in this get money light as well here. You could be a celebrity also too. I'm now seeing that with the Star card and the King of Wands. Yeah, we have you're my soulmate. Now somebody feels like you're their soulmate. And we have girl talk. I feel like you talk to your friends about this person. You be like, yo, this nigga's a fucking clown. I was only with this person because my money was tied up or some shit like that. Because somebody, I don't know. It's just like, I'm hearing Pennywise. Somebody's a clown. An idiot boy. That's also what I'm hearing. I don't know why I heard that as well, Sagittarius. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. That is how people perceive you and why they perceive you that way. I hope that helps. Now, this doesn't have to be true because these are what people think about you. Okay, so use that to your advantage, Sagittarius. If this resonated with you, you can use this to your advantage of why people perceive you the way they do and how. So maybe you could go about things different, or you can go about things the same and use it to your advantage. So I will see you in the next video, loves. I hope this helped. Bye. Love you.